Everybody, Ellie Jean, defender for Racing Louisville. EJ, obviously just a difficult few days. If you could just give us your thoughts right off the top of what you're thinking and what this has been like.
Yeah, I think that I speak for the whole team when we say that we're really proud of ourselves for showing up today and working hard for ourselves and for Sav. To say that it's been a lot the past few days. So yeah, I think we were just trying to process what's happened to Sav and be there for her the best we could and also be there for each other. And then also figure out how to come out and play this match and like how do you switch gears from that. So I think that is probably something that we were all dealing with out on the pitch today, switching gears from, just processing what we just went through and then trying to come out on the pitch and play a match that we know is really important to our season and that we know we want to come out and get 3 points and we know we want to come out and compete. But yeah, I think we're really proud of ourselves for showing up today. We're definitely not happy about the result, but yeah, I think for a second, we're just gonna give ourselves a second to continue to process what's gone down the past few days. But the staff has been great, and we know that they've been dealing with a lot of logistics and stuff like that, and they've been giving us a lot of support. And a lot of people were able to go and visit Sab yesterday and see her and everything. So, and they've been giving us updates as they've been happening. So that's really great. But yeah, it's been really heavy, I think, for us.
Anybody with questions for EJ, we'll try to keep it short here. Go ahead, Osley.
Very quick question. I know that you guys are wearing these tracking devices inside your jerseys. Are those actually tracking also your vitals and stuff? Like, is there a way of like finding out if a player is not feeling well at that moment?
Um, so we wear like a GPS and that will monitor our distance and like our decelerations, like kind of all of the like logistical moving aspects of like how much distance we're covering in a game and our sprints and stuff like that. A few of us, depending if you want to, wear heart rates. But that's pretty staple. I don't know if we're going in depth more than that. Um, but I mean, I think as professional athletes, we're pretty in tune with how our bodies feel. So if there is something that doesn't feel right, we're pretty acute to like pick it up pretty immediately. But yeah, those are just some like staple things that we wear.
Yeah, I always wondered that just because, it looks very technologically advanced.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Anybody else with a question for EJ? EJ, if you want to make maybe a closing statement, or I can lead you with the question of how you guys, I know you said you're going to take a moment, but it's a short turnaround. You're playing on Friday again. What do the next few days look like for you?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do our best to come out on Friday and compete and get a result. Now, we know that there are only so many games left in the season and we're really trying to make that playoff spot. So, we're gonna give it our all and we're gonna go for it and give it our best shot. But at the same time, we're humans, so we know that the circumstances are a little funky at the moment. But yeah, I think giving ourselves that second to breathe and process what's going on and be there for each other, but also remember that like we have a job to do. So I think balancing that will be important for us going forward, but we're looking forward to it. We're a team that bounces back quick. We're a team that, relies heavily on each other and will show up for each other. And we want to compete. We want to do well. We want to make, Louisville proud. And we're gonna do our best to do that for the remainder of the season. And now, yeah, we really want to make Sav proud. We want to support her as much as we can. And hopefully we can do that also by winning some matches on the pitch.
Osley, if you have one final one, we'll close with you.
I was just gonna ask you if there is a chat in the locker room saying we have to do this for Sav because, I guess you sort of answered that, but if you can give us a little
Yeah.
more background and like,
Yeah, I mean, for sure, we want to support her as best we can, and I know we all know that she would want us to go out and play how we usually do. We know what she's going through, but we also know that she would want us to continue to play and continue to compete and try to get a playoff spot and all of that good stuff. So, yeah, as much as like we are supporting her, we also, yeah, need to remember like we have a job to do, and she would also want us to do that. She knows how important, this sport is to all of us and how important we want to make Louisville proud and how important playoffs are for this team. That's kind of all we're talking about at the moment. So, yeah, I think it's twofold. Like we can be really supportive of Sav and help her along her path, whatever her journey, whatever that looks like from here on out, and also continue to show up for ourselves and continue to compete for the rest of the season.